Hey, so welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be setting up my new journal for the month of April and onwards. And so the journal that I am currently using is the Leutram 1917 and Bullet Journal collaboration. And it is currently in this leather cover that I got for my birthday as a gift. And opening this up, you can see that it is this nice green color. Right, and I got some stickers on here just to cover it up. And I have been using this since October of last year, 2025. And I am almost done with it. I'm on page 186, and there's this 200 pages total. And right now it's March 18th, so I'll finish this off before April comes around, and I also do like my March in review in here. And so that is why I'm going to be setting up a new journal. And I did choose a different journal this time. As I said before, this is the official bullet journal collaboration with Leutram. And I have liked using these because I like the layout of the pages. The paper is nice. I like the features that it comes with. And I used to, do all my, or if I can pull one up. I don't think I've done it in a hot minute in here. But I used to track my habits in here as well, but I've since I don't do that anymore. I've stopped doing the physical habit tracking. I just don't find it useful. I don't even do it half the time. And so now I have enjoyed this, using this. I like the spacing of the lines, but I want to now work on my handwriting, make it a bit better, because I do use fountain pens. These are my top 3 right here, but I have been using fountain pens for the past year and a half in my journals, and I want to get better at improving my handwriting. And the dot grid, while good, it's not for me not as efficient as making my handwriting better. And so this time I'm going ahead and going with the lined version of the Leutram 1917 A5 book. To improve my handwriting, I think having a lined paper will help me, identify where I'm going wrong, and just it's more consistent. It gives proper guidelines for me to format my handwriting. So, putting my other notebook to the side, go ahead and use a screw here. Undo this. And I have never used, no, that's a lie. I think I might have used once. But, here come all this fun stuff. Little cards. Y'all know that. Okay, so this is cool. Little different content pages, and then, alright. So starting off, it's going to be the month of April. And paper is still the same nice quality that's in the other ones. So, it is good for fountain pens. So first thing I want to do my goals for April. So what are my goals? So first, I'm on a weight loss journey. So let's say I want to lose 4 pounds. Okay, so 1 pound a week. Alexa, how many months are in April? How many weeks are in April?
April has 4 weeks and 2 days. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
And so my first goal is going to be I want to lose 1 pound per week in April, and so it will be lose 4 pounds. And so the first goal for me is to lose 4 pounds. By the end of the month, that's 1 pound per week. And then second goal will be to limit phone screen time to 1 hour per day. That is gaming, Instagram, YouTube. Then I want to have an average of 8,000 steps per week. Then I think another thing I want to do is with this YouTube channel, I want to maybe start posting more. And so I will say, at least post one video per week. And then another similar concept is at least on my Instagram, post one drawing per week, I guess. So I want to, get better at drawing. And this might be, me trying to do too much in a month. It's very well possible, but I'll just see how it goes. Then I guess I can keep it at 5. So those are, I guess, my goals. Hey, lose 4 pounds by the end of the month, averaging 1 pound per week. Limiting my screen time to 1 hour. That's, gaming, YouTube, Reddit, whatever. Just trying to have that less of a reliability on my phone to get away from that, addiction. Then this, 8,000 steps per week. That's trying to say I should be doing 8,000 steps per day, but just to give myself more of a leeway for like my off days and whatnot. I think per week is a good thing to start with, just so it has enough of the flexibility. So if one day I can do more, but then if another day I'm way too tired, as long as it averages out, I'm good. Then this one drawing and one video to YouTube or Instagram. This is my reach type of goals because I want to get better at creating content instead of consuming it. So even if it's dog shit, right? I just put it out there, get started, right? And so now what I like to do is for these goals, I like to create what are the habits that I want to implement, right? So at least more or less it might be aligned with these, but it's not always necessary. So first one would be pack my gym bag every night. That's fine, whatever. Pack my gym bag every night. All right. Then another thing would be eat out 1x a week, so 1 times a week. Once a week. Why am I right? So at least this will help me, I'm not completely cutting myself off from eating out because I like to eat out, mostly junk stuff, but it's hey, be good for 6 days of the week, and then the 1 day of the week you eat out, but still have a healthier choice. I don't know if Chipotle is considered healthy, but instead of Taco Bell, go for Chipotle or what's it called, chicken salad chick. That's another local that I like. So both of these are to help with improving my health, physical health. Then another habit is meditation. For at least 10 minutes a day. I need to get back to it. I used to do it, but then I fell off, so at least 10 minutes a day. And so then another habit that I want to do is whenever possible, walk 1 round around the office. After work session. So this is basically saying that, hey, if I work for 45-minute block of chunks and then I take a 10-minute, 15-minute break, instead of being on my phone or something for that, just get up, take a walk around the block, right? Because I think one round is maybe like a couple hundred steps in my office. And so that way, if I do that, every 45 minutes in an 8 hour, 8.5 hour work period, that's at least maybe a couple thousand steps right there. And then when I get to the gym, I can do my half hour of a treadmill, and that should get me to my 8,000 steps. So the fifth habit would be, 30 minutes on the treadmill. Every day. And I guess last habit, it's at least the big ones is go to gym right after work. So, I think this is a pretty good set to have right here, 5 goals and the habits that are going to align with them. Like I said, I think, it's mostly prioritizing these top 3 right here, right? Like these bottom 2, those are the goals, but in terms of the habits, like I would rather prioritize my health and stuff over those. So that's why I say like these are like I think my reach goals. For the most part, I think losing 4 pounds and the 8,000 steps per week, those are supported by packing my gym bags every night, eating out 1 time a week, going for walks around the office when I can, 30-minute cardio on the treadmill every day, and going to the gym right afterwards. Then for the screen time, I think the meditation might help with like calming my mind, being like I don't need it, just do that instead. So like if at least for 10 minutes a day, if I have the urge to, use my phone, I can be like, okay, let me just take it out, but then go to my meditation app and then do that for 10 minutes, right? And then after that, I can take a walk. So trying to see if I can stack habits and all that, that is my goal, just like it's another goal, but what I want to do in April is just focus on making myself a healthier person, choosing the right habits to do, and trying to reduce my reliance on phone and technology and all that stuff, and just not have the brain rot that is spreading everywhere. But yeah, this is my April layout, and this is generally what I do for each month. If I decide to track my habits, I'll probably use some other notebook. I have like a A5 field notes notebook that's a grid, and so I used to. Let me show you actually if I can find it. I don't know where. Oh, here it is. All right. So before when I used to track my habits, I used this thing right here. It's just like an A5 field notes, and you can see I started in March, and I would just draw the dates right here, then the habits, plus like sleep, step, weight, sleep score, and then I'd track them. But I would just, if I missed it for a couple of days, and I'm like, oh shit, I don't remember what I did the past, whatever. So like, I've given up. Like I used to be kind of okay at it. Like I remember when I would like, hear myself. So okay, July I was good at it, and then I just kind of fell off because I don't know, laziness, I guess, just not feeling like doing it. So if I ever do this again, I'll make a video about it and keep you guys updated. But for now, it's just very simple for April, just setting this up. And so yeah, that's my process for setting up a new month in my journals. Is very simple, just my goals and the habits that I want to maintain for this month. And then from here on, it's just daily journal entries, what I did that day, how I felt. If I'm complaining about anything, it'll go in here. And then at the end of the month, I'll do a review of how good it was that month, anything I would like to change, how good I was with the goals and the habits. When March ends in a couple weeks here, I'll do a March in review, and I'll probably upload a video of that as well, just to give you guys, what it looks like. It'll probably just maybe be like a short or something, I'm not sure, but that's April. That's my monthly setup, and I've officially broken in my new journal. And so to celebrate, got some stickers here. you can see, very fun stuff. Put some stickers on. It's an entire hot mess. I guess what I want to put. So this is from 1000. He did a Vivid Kingdoms card. So those are some of his stuff. Again, this is not from 1000. This is like 1000 did a collab with a bunch of artists, and he did like some Alice in Wonderland stickers, and so these are their own interpretations. I think I like. Thing as well. I like this one, so I'm gonna take this bad boy, slap it on in there. Nice. And then this is from Sam Does Art. It's another art YouTuber that I like. So I'll take this, give it a nice smack. And then some more Sam Does Art. Some of these are really random stuff. Oh, it's in Nevada. I should put this. So that'll be fun. This is from Jazza. It's another artist. A lot of these are from artists, YouTubers. What I mostly follow. It's another sticker. This is from Linus Tech Tips. Ref PS. Ooh, and it's shiny. So, put that there. It's kind of nice. So I guess that's for this one. More or less the setup. What I do want to do is here. It's my old one. Another thing I do is if I go someplace, I'll get a sticker from there. And so this Vegas, Nevada one, I have to put it on here. Ooh, come on. Come on. Come on. Technical difficulties, hold on. No, that's peeling that off. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Ooh, that was. I'll put that right here, right next to my La Jolla. It's La Jolla, I know, but. So there's that. Ooh, and then I'll show you, some more Sam Does Art stickers. Sam Yang, that's his name. These are from Archer and Olive. So on this new one, I might. Well, but I'll put this on. Sure. There you go. And then lastly, for like the 10th time, there you go. So lastly, what I'll do is on this, I'll write the ending date. So it'll be March 31st, 2026. And so that will be, and this is number 4. So that'll be that. And then this one, I can start April 1st, 2026 dash. And then this is journal number 5. Yeah, that was, excuse the mess. It's very fun to get stickers and stuff ready. But yeah, that was the video, guys. Thank you for watching. Not only is starting a new journal very exciting, but a new month as well, and April's my birthday month, so turning 30 this year, which is ugh. But yeah, I'm excited to see what my 30s bring. And so yeah, stay tuned for more videos. I'll show you guys my marching review. I'm planning on getting one of those 5-year journals where it's like you have one entry per month for 5 years, and it's in the journal. And I think turning 30 is a good time to start that. So many ideas in the future for this video. I might start also doing some more reading related videos of getting into reading, starting writing more. And so in general, I have a lot of hobbies that I'm interested in, and I don't manage my time properly. So to be determined if I keep up with everything. But so thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you like to do in each new month, what setups you do. Do you do any goal, habit settings, habit tracking, and what do you do at the end of each month? And also, do let me know what you do when you get a new journal. Do you decorate it like I do with stickers? Do you paint on it? Do you label it? Do you throw away the old one? So let me know all that in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.